Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lunch and Learn Fridays. This is Jacqueline Houghton from Digital Dames, and today we're going to talk a little bit about what is an attribution model and why is it so important. So in a nutshell, an attribution model is a practice or method that is used to determine how the credit for sales and conversions is assigned to different channels across your different touch points in your user's buyer journey. So it's basically the process of connecting all of your different campaigns to your company's return on investment. And there are a number of different types of attribution models. So they're used in different situations, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about an example here so that you can get a sense of how this works. So for the first touch point, this new customer goes to your website and clicks on your Google advertisement but doesn't buy anything. And then your second touch point, after 3 days, she returns to your website by clicking on one of your Facebook posts, but again, she doesn't buy anything. For the third touch point, she receives one of your email marketing campaigns and returns to your site, but does not make a purchase yet. And for the fourth touch point, later that same day, she returns to your website directly and makes her purchase. So you can see the complexity of how are you going to figure out which one of those interactions should the conversion be attributed to, right? That's the ultimate question. And that's going to depend on the type of attribution model that you decide to use. So there are a number of different options here to work with. Let's talk a little bit about the first one. So the first interaction attribution model would be the case where the paid search channel should receive 100% of the credit for the conversion. So this model uses the first point of interaction in the user journey for the credit to be attributed to. So that's going to be your paid advertising campaign, because the first time she saw anything about the company was a paid advertisement on Google. The last interaction attribution model is where 100% of the credit for your sale is given to the last touch point in the customer journey. So in this case, it would be the direct channel. It's when she went to the website directly to make that purchase. And what we call the last non-direct click attribution model, this gives credit to the last channel that drove the customer to the website. And so in this case, it would be the email, because she opened up an email right before she ended up going to the website directly to make that purchase. There's also something that we call the last AdWords click attribution model. So this gives credit to the last AdWords click, in which case was the first click of this specific user journey. That was the first interaction that this customer had with the company, was an AdWords click. And then we have what we call the linear attribution model. This one is interesting because it basically gives attribution to each touch point in the entire series. So in this case, 25% would be paid to search, 25% to social network, 25% to email, and 25% to the last touch point, which is the direct access to the website. So it gives a percentage equally across every point of interaction. That's the linear attribution model. There's also something that we call the time decay attribution model. This gives the touch points that were closest in time the most attribution, which in this case would be the email and the direct access to the website, the last two interactions. And the last one is something that we call the position-based attribution model. So here it's the first and the last interactions that are given 40% of the attribution value, and everything else in between is distributed evenly. So I know that was a lot. This is a short video, but let's talk a little bit about why this is important. So your attribution model tells you how much each of your channels contribute to your overall business objectives, i.e. your profits, your revenue, new business statistics, and customer retention. So when you set these up appropriately, you start to have the ability to have transparency into what channels and touch points are driving the most impact in your organization, so that you can better allocate your advertising budget to those areas that drive the most sales. So as always, at Digital Dames, we are here for our subscribers. We offer a 15-minute free strategic business consultation. We would love to connect with you. I hope this video helped answer some of your questions, and give us a shout out. Thanks so much. Have a great day.